Hello guys, my name is BuzzCarter1, here to bring you guys our week 16 builder of UBA season 4. This week we're taking on Zombie Captains and Boston Celebis. Quick housekeeping before we start team builder. There will be no GPL semi-final video, unfortunately. The replay wasn't saved, so yeah. You won't be seeing a replay of that, unfortunately. So we won't be making a separate video on that either. We lost the game. We lost 1-0. So yeah, we are unfortunately knocked out of playoffs in the GPL and in the semifinals. Which, I mean, for a first draft league is not too bad. Could have made the finals, made some not too optimal plays, not exactly misplays, but could have made better plays, but yeah, it is what it is. So yeah, that's that. GPL ends, so full focus on UBA from now on. This game was actually played before our GPL semifinals, so yeah. But now to this game. He has a team of Mega Medicham, Tapu Fini, Mew, Zygarde 10%, Incineroar, Ferrothorn, Linoon, Alolan Persian, Donphan, Garbodor, and Sableye. Yeah, so some big threats on his team, mainly the Mega Medicham and the Mew, of course. I gotta prep for the Zygarde, of course. Some good speed with the Zygarde and the Alolan Persian, some good bulk with Ferrothorn, Fini, Incineroar, Donphan. So yeah, pretty strong team. He recently took over from another coach who left the league, unfortunately. So he's pretty new to the league, but he is 4-1 so far. So he won his first game with his new team, I guess. So the team was 3-1, he took over, and now they're 4-1. So we are 3-2. So we're hoping to level with him, but it'll be tough. So yeah, the team we're bringing. First off, bringing Moltres again. Firium Z. Z Sunny Day, actually. Fire Blast, Air Slash, Solar Beam. Z Sunny Day gives us a +1 speed boost and the sun, of course, to make sure Fire Blast hits extremely hard in the sun. Air Slash, because Hurricane in the sun is only 50% accurate. And then Solar Beam to hit the Fini. And Solar Beam, of course, in the sun doesn't need time to charge. Enough speed for... What was this for exactly? Yeah, it's been a while. I'm gonna assume Tapu Fini, because that's the only thing close to Moltres below it. Yeah, it's probably Tapu Fini. So timid 216 speed for Tapu Fini. Max special attack and the rest in bulk. Was thinking about making this flame body, wasn't sure. I think I actually ran the game with pressure, but it is what it is. Didn't end up mattering actually. So yeah, that's that set. Wanna try and get at the Z Sunny Day late game and sweep him with it. That's the main plan there. Yeah, next up, or Arc of Aggregus. Bringing a defensive Cofagrigus for as a main answer to the Mega Medicham, of course. It's the best answer we have to that thing. Pain Split Will-O-Wisp, Knockoff Shadow Ball, max HP, max defense. Yeah, and the rest in Split F. Yeah, try and unburn that thing. Pain Split for recovery, Knockoff. It's a good switch into the Medicham. Also, if he hits us with something that's not a fighting type move, he loses his huge pure power ability. So it halves his attack basically. So that's always good. Yeah, just we need a switching for that beast. So that's our Cofagrigus this week. Bringing Choice Specs Azelf, Dazzling Gleam, Flamethrower, Psychic, Shadow Ball. Dazzling Gleam is mainly to hit stuff like the Medicham and the Alolan Persian, which we speed tie with, and the Zygarde as well. Flamethrower for the Ferrothorn, of course. Psychic just for stab to hit Fini as hard as possible. Because didn't find there's a place for a Thunderbolt on the team since he has 2 ground types as well. And then Shadow Ball to hit Mew mainly. Yeah, so that's our max speed timid, max special attack, of course. to speed tie with max speed Zygarde 10% and max speed little version. So yeah, pretty straightforward. It's just a wall breaker because we need one of those. Next up, physically defensive Gliscor, Roost, Defog, Earthquake, Ice Fang. This is my designated Zygarde 10% counter. Yeah, we can't really do anything against a special threat with this. Maybe we can take a hit from Nafini and Roost on it, but that's about it. Yeah, I think we take 2,000 arrows from Zygarde, Bandit, Zygarde, pretty sure. And we can blow it back with an Ice Fang. Roost on it as well. So yeah, pretty straightforward there. Next up are Buzzwole. Bringing Assault Vest this week with Drain Punch, Leech Life, Poison Jab, and Ice Punch. Drain Punch and Leech Life for Stab, Poison Jab for the Feeny, and Ice Punch for the Zygardes. Mainly, didn't really need another for the Zygarde and the Donphan, I guess. Didn't really need something else there because I hit everything besides the Sableye and the Garbodor for super effective damage. And I can't hit the Medicham either for super effective damage, but don't really want to be staying on the Medicham either way. So yeah, there's that. So pretty straightforward. Element Nature to get the attack boosts, max HP, some defensive resistance per def. I think we lift 2 Moonblasts from defensive Tapu Fini. That's what this investment is for. Yeah, that's about it. If Mew happens to be Psyche MZ, then we might have an issue, but yeah, we'll see. It's not too easy of a matchup, just like last week, so we might actually go 3-3, but we'll see what we can do. And last but not least, our Mega Mawile, Play Rough, Fire Fang, Sucker Punch, Swords Dance. A lot of defense, a lot of max HP, and the rest in attack, and 40 speed for the Donphan. The speed could definitely be decides to run 0 speed on it. If he decides to bring it, he might not. I think we've taken Adamant High Jump Kick from Medicham with this. So yeah, that's mainly breaking some walls, hitting some stuff. Yeah, regular Mega Mawile stuff, I guess. So yeah, well, we'll see what we can do. It'll be a tough matchup, but I'll do my best to do as well as I can. So yeah, see you guys in the match. Alright guys, so we're here with the match against Zombie Captains and the Boston Celebis for UBA Season 4 Week 6. He brings the Mega Medicham, the Tapu Fini, the Mew, the Ferrothorn, the Incineroar, and the Garbodor, which I did not expect, but it is what it is. So yeah, the 5 I did expect coming, and then the 6th one was didn't really know what to do. Maybe the Donphan, maybe the Zygarde, but the first 5 I did expect to come. So yeah, he leads up Tapu Fini as we lead Azelf here. So thought I just hoped actually would lead off with the Ferrothorn, so I could flamethrow it, but he did not. Went with the safe lead. Excuse me. In Tapu Fini. So I'm gonna switch out here, I think. Don't want my Azelf taking damage for no reason at all. Switching my Mega Mawile, because I figured he would go for a Nature's Madness here, but actually did not want anything to take the Nature's Madness. Maybe my Gliscor, but the rest I didn't really want to see take a Nature's Madness. So yeah, Mawile is gonna take it and take 50%, of course. I'm just gonna Mega Evolve here and click Play Rough, because that's the thing that hits the Mawile the hardest. He goes into his Ferrothorn, which is smart play, of course. He's lefty, so he's not Okka. Go for a Fire Fang, and he lives on 1%. Unfortunately, so no flinch there. He can't be burned, of course, because of the Misty Terrain. But I take another round of Iron Barbs as he does get up his Stealth Fox. This sucks a little bit, because if I got there, I'm assuming it was a roll, didn't calculate or anything, but him living on 1% is unfortunate, of course. Probably didn't end up mattering too much, but yeah. So he can save his Ferrothorn here, which is the main thing, and I go for play rough in case he didn't want to switch, but he switched in the Garbordo, which is a good play on his part. He's Black Sludge, just gonna go for a Sucker Punch. He actually went for a Fire Fang again, I think, as he went for a Drain Punch. He's at below 50% after Black Sludge. Just wanted to get as much damage on this as possible, because Mawile was switching in on rocks once again, but it's slow, so wasn't doing much in this match anyway, maybe for the Mew, but if it was defensive move, wasn't doing anything. So yeah, go for a Sucker Punch here as he goes for the as he does go for the Drain Punch again and take out my Mega Mawile. So we're 6-5 down now. His Garborder is heavily chunked, and so is his Ferrothorn, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna go into my Gliscor here, and I really want to get rid of these rocks as he does switch out into the Feeny. And I go for an Earthquake. So yeah, it's pretty defensive top of Feeny, of course. Get up my Toxicorp, which is important. And I'm gonna switch it to Buzzwole immediately. There's nothing else really wants to take a serve or anything, especially not my Gliscor, so I do need to get rid of these rocks from my Moltres to eventually hopefully win the game. I go for a Poison Jab here, which does of course not hit Ferrothorn, unfortunately. There's another round of recovery there, and this is the annoying part, I guess, because if this Ferrothorn would have died to my Mawile, my Buzzwole wouldn't have taken any extra damage, and he couldn't have safely switched in his Ferrothorn on the Poison Jab, so something had to take a Poison Jab then, so maybe the Garborder or the Incineroar after Intimidate, but it is what it is. So yeah, the Ferrothorn finally does go down. I am +1 attack, and it goes into the Mew. Right here I actually misplay, but on the other hand, didn't consider the Z move here, but actually, in hindsight, didn't want anything else to take the Z move here. So he goes for the Psychium Z, just Psychic, just from regular Psychic, I'm assuming. And down goes my Buzzwole, of course. That's not taking up even in the Assault Vest. So I go into my Azelf here, I'm just gonna click Shadow Ball. As, yeah, the obvious Incineroar switch. But yeah, it is what it is. You got a decent chunk. It's not Assault Vested, but yeah, going to my Gliscor, because it's my safest switch into this thing. As you go for a smart U-turn there. Yeah, so we're on the back foot a little bit here. So yeah, I'm gonna play this out as safely as possible, I guess. Then go for a Defog here, get rid of these rocks, I guess. He goes for a Nature's Madness, does half. Luckily he didn't go for a Surf there. Might have taken me out. Just gonna go for Roost here. To scout out how much damage he would do to me. He does 66, so wouldn't have killed me with the Surf there, I guess, in the previous turn, but gonna roost up again, because after Toxic, a Poison Heal and a Roost, I'm basically up to full again, so he goes into his Medicham here, as I just go for a Roost again. I'm just gonna switch in my Kovac here, it's my designated Medicham switch in. He goes for the Mega Evolution. He just go for a Substitute, which is very, very scary. So he goes for a Zen Headbutt, does 40% to me, and he loses Pure Power. I go for a Shadow Ball, I think, to get rid of the Substitute, which I do get rid of, luckily. He's gonna switch out here, I think, because he lost his Pure Power, so he's not gonna be doing any damage to me anymore. I think I go for a knockoff here. Yeah, I go for a knockoff, expecting to switch, and I knock off this Incineroar's Choice Scarf, which is interesting, I guess. He goes for a U-turn, smart play there. As I stay in, as he goes into the Tapu Fini. As I go for a Pain Split, which I mean, getting some health back is nice on my. If I guess need pretty healthy for the Medicham. He switches into the Incineroar as I go for a knockoff again, I think, to get rid of the Finis lefties, hopefully. But didn't work out, I guess. I go into my Gliscor here. This is my best switch into this thing still. He knocks off my Toxicor, but that doesn't really matter since I'm poisoned anyway. Yeah, gonna go for an EQ here, I think. Yep. Yeah, so pretty slow game after the first couple of turns. But yeah, I need to play this safely, so because if I don't play this too safe, I'm just gonna lose straight up. So need to give myself the best chance possible in this game. Yeah, so he goes for a Nature's Madness on my Cofagrigus, exactly for a knockoff, getting rid of these lefties finally on the Feeny. So no more recovery for the Feeny, which is always nice. He goes into the Garbodor, and I go for a Will-O-Wisp, which is, man, it's nice. Could have burned the Feeny there because Missycrin was about to wear off. But burn the Garbodor, so get rid of his recovery basically. He goes for a Pain Split, as I go for a Shadow Ball. The Shadow Ball would have killed actually if he didn't get the Pain Split off. Goes for a Gunk Shot. Gets the poison unfortunately, but happens. And I hit the Shadow Ball and Cofagrigus picks up the kill, so it's 4-4 now. But we're still not in that good of a spot. The Incineroar's still alive, and his Mew has its full health. And so is Medicham. He takes me out, and then my Cofagrigus out here. As I go into my Azelf here. I'm just gonna click Shadow Ball. Should have actually clicked Dazzling Gleam here maybe, but it is what it is. I'm still chipping down this Incineroar, which is nice. Just gonna switch out, save my my Azelf because I really need it. Good cleanup late game. Still with looking to Dazzling Gleam or Psychic if the Mew and the Incineroar happen to be gone. It goes for an Ice Punch, takes out my Gliscor. Didn't want anything else to take this hit because, I mean, my Moltres takes neutral damage from it, so it probably even dies to it, and Azelf dies as well. So Gliscor was my least useful member here, and here I made this play a bit rushed, I guess. Should have actually gone Azelf here, because I scare him out. If I just locked in Dazzling Gleam here, I outspeed him. He has shown. Has he shown the Zen Headbutt so far? Oh yeah, he's just shown Zen Headbutt, Substitute, and Ice Punch. So I'm assuming he has Drain Punch or something for recovery since he substitutes. So should have gone Azelf here actually. But I go Moltres because I think I can blow the Scarf here and go for my Z move. But he makes a great play here. He goes for Zen Headbutt, brings me down to 25%. And he gets the flinch, unfortunately, so I'm not gonna get my Z move off. If I would have gone into Azelf, so basically I just lose the game here, because I can't lock into anything to kill everything as left, basically. I have to basically lock into Shadow Ball and hope I crit the Incineroar, Mega crit the Incineroar or something. But because the Mew is at full health. So it is what it is. Yeah, if I got Azelf outright, could have clicked Dazzling Gleam, I guess. If he then went into Mew or something, I could have gone Moltres, sacked Moltres, and then locked into something else once the Incineroar was gone or something. Not sure if I would have won the game, but I would have definitely taken 2 or 3 of his mons down, I guess, so would have mattered differential wise. But yeah, it is what it is. Flinches happen and he gets it there. If I got the Z move off here, I could have Fire Blasted or Air Slashed the Medicham, then he would have probably gone into Feeny or Incineroar. I would have been able to Air Slash or Fire Blast the Incineroar. Fire Blast had a chance to kill the Mew from full if he was offensive. And the Feeny was at 66% I think, so if the Feeny was not max HP, max PDEF, it might have died to a Solar Beam. So yeah, but since he flinched me, I'm gonna lose. So yeah, he clicks Ice Punch you so he doesn't miss. And I'm gonna go into Azelf, lock into Shadow Ball because it's the only thing I can actually do. Take out the Medicham, so it's gonna be 3-0. But and I just had a free switch into the Incineroar here. I'm gonna click Shadow Ball, do like, yeah, half of what is left, I guess, and then he's gonna take me out with a knockoff, and that's the game. So we lose to the Boston Celebis, unfortunately. Was a good game. He's a very good player, so can't be too mad about it. The flinch was unfortunate, but don't know how much it would have mattered in the end actually, but it's just unfortunate. Would have been nice to see how it turned out if he didn't get the flinch there, but it is what it is. So yeah, we're 3-3 now. He moves up to 5-1. We're still second in our division, I think. The leader of our division is still undefeated. He's like, I don't know, 6-0 with +32 differential or something crazy. And we still have to play him. Next week we have a very big matchup coming up against D-Train and the Pittsburgh Steelers. He's a great guy. I've been talking to him a lot. So that will be a good one for sure. He's 2-4 in our division. We're 3-3. So if he manages to beat us, he basically we're tight at that point. If we beat him, we get a little bit farther away from him again. So that would hopefully be the case next week. But yeah, I'll do my best. It's an interesting matchup. It's definitely a better matchup than this week. So yeah, looking forward to that one very much. It's a very important game. Might decide actually if we make playoffs or not. So yeah, good game to some captains once again. He played very well, so can't be too mad about it. So yeah, see you guys next time.